2K. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Chet Holmgren out there with Tom. Then it's Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Blackwell in at the shooting guard. Todd's shot is good.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here's Marshall. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Williams, that's good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And it's Smith missing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
7 feet, maybe getting to 200 pounds. Chet is a unique player. He can hit the three, he can pass the ball, and he plays tremendous defense. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Count that bucket.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Pass to Black Hole. Traps in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Smith. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
A shot by Black Hole, no good. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Heat. And it's Smith, that time on the assist by Smith.
Good work inside from Smith Jr., putting that size to work.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Black Hole. Over in the corner, Williams. Good on the triple. Williams has got 6.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Smith outside. Pass to Marshall from downtown. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic outside. Shot from 12. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Got that one up quick. And that's now 9 points for Williams.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
So it's the Lakers now after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Here's Marshall. No good there.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Over to the wing. Here's Black Hole. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And here is Doncic following the 3 from Black Hole. Doncic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Doncic. Scoreless thus far. Here's Black Hole. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Black Hole passes to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Now Williams out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Black Hole with the bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Doncic. Into the lane. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Holmgren, great length. That works for him all over the floor.
Williams for 3. They get it back. Here's Black Hole. There's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Doncic. Smith kicks to Doncic. And again, the Lakers no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Lakers making a change here. Tyson's checked in.
Your Lakers, number 35, Jalen Tyson.
Smith outside. Pass to Tyson. Over Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And the Thunder another 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
The 3 for Doncic. And it's Black Hole with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Mavericks.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
So it's the Thunder now, after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Marshall after Oklahoma City gets the 3. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Shots good by Williams.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Heat in Miami. Doncic finds Smith. Here's Marshall. Last game, 26 points. Robinson sets a screen for Doncic. They can't stop the run with that one.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Fires from deep, and the Thunder another 3.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Marshall. Los Angeles with another miss.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Doncic with the steal. And here is Marshall. Back to Doncic. to the left wing. Takes the three. Marshall can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. And here's Doncic from the arc. Shot's good. Marshall making the play.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Pass to Black Hole. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Black Hole's got 16.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Now, Doncic. Last game, 26 points. Outside Robinson, beyond the arc. And that one is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wasted no time on that one. Now that's 17 points for Williams.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Williams has got a nice night underway, shooting 6 of 9 from the floor. Doncic passes to Marshall. Misses the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now, here's Doncic. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, unable to change momentum here. Out to the right wing. Here's Black Hole. That three off the mark. And the Lakers have possession. Pass to Tyson. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. He has 5.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Three-pointer. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Black Hole.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith the pass to Marshall. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Well, I love that. You can kind of pass it anywhere when you're throwing it to Chet, and he does the rest.
And so Marshall will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Up top, Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. And it's Doncic missing. It's tipped. Marshall with the steal. Here's Tyson. He has 5. Doncic looking it over. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Oklahoma City with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, well, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
We've got Jabari Smith. And it's Tubelis in at the force man. That's the Laker 5.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
The Thunder shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Black Hole in that last game against Dallas played phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
He gets that one.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Tyson. Frazier covering. There's the drive. A shot no good. Tyson.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
To the middle. Smith kicks to Giddey. Back to Smith. Pass to Tyson. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Smith checked in for the Lakers.
Your Lakers. Number 21.
Just 4 to shoot. Tyson. No good again that time.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
A shot by Blackhole. No good. Lakers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Day. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Connects from three-point range.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Pass to Tubelis. Inside. And it goes down 2 points.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Wallace, the pass to Frazier. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Giddey.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
And the Lakers making a change here. Marshall's checked in.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
The Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Marshall. Here's Tyson. Three-pointer. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Smith with it. And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
On defense, Oklahoma City. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That's his first.
Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. Look at Black Hole, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Cason Wallace.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it truly is. You need to have scoring from that off-guard position, but with the way the point guards score nowadays, a ball mover is certainly an asset. And with the way those guys spread the ball around, that's what you get.
Smith on the wing. Wallace covering. Now, here's Marshall. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. Smith with a screen on Frazier. And here's Marshall from the arc. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Drills it from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The ultra-popular internet star, Mark Phillips, in attendance to watch these Lakers.
Kevin, I don't know how big you are on social media, but that man has over 3 million followers, and he seems to be enjoying his time here in the arena.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Wallace against Giddey. Pass to Marshall. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And again, the Lakers no good. Thunder have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Marshall passes to Giddey. Now, here's Marshall. Smith for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Pass to Black Hole. Back to Tatum. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
LA has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
The Lakers shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Pass to Smith. Giddey with it. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Frazier. And it's Smith missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Doncic. Cans it from downtown. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Giddey, no good. Thunder shooting a superb 63% from the field. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter. He got it again. Sensational.
And his extraordinary offensive play has put him in an elite group.
Yeah, when it comes to the number of 50-point games in a season, he is now number 5 all time. And for the Lakers, their shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Doncic finds Giddey. Marshall sets a screen for Giddey. Pass to Marshall. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Marshall's got 6.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Black Hole. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Smith feeling it out a bit to the paint. And the dunk by Smith.
And in that two-man action, Smith can roll, pop out for a 3. Really, he's got the defense at his mercy.
Here's Black Hole. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Marshall with it. Tatum on him. Marshall passes to Smith. Pass to Marshall. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. The 3 for Doncic. No good that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Marshall with the steal.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Robinson's checked in for Josh Giddey. Here's Black Hole. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Black Hole. Bangs home the trifecta. Black Hole's got 58.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
Here's Smith. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Smith kicks to Doncic. Robinson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's Robinson. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Lakers shooting around 29% from the floor. A tough night for them all around on the offensive end.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
And so it's Oklahoma City able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Poor communication right now. They've been out of sync offensively, and you can feel the frustration building.
Man, they've been taking some wacky shots out there, looking like Ernie out there.
Hey, easy. I got a J. Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Checking out Los Angeles. Not a lot of games left. They're definitely a playoff team. Question, can they contend for a title?
Well, I suppose that's why they play the games. Certainly they have an opportunity to make some noise. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Taking a look at the Thunder, Williams is out there with Todd. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Black Hole. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. It's stolen by Smith. And here is Marshall. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Marshall. And that's now 7 points for Smith.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Outside Robinson. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 63 points for Black Hole.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Doncic with it. Smith surveying the D. Clock at 6. Marshall. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's lets the 3 fly. Second shot opportunity. Todd's shot is good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Black Hole, and the shot goes down.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Marshall to stop the run. The Thunder pull it in. Todd's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Black Hole. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And Smith launches it from deep. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Black Hole. The 3. Rebound by Smith.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Marshall. Launches it. And it's Black Hole with the rebound. Black Hole's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The offensive rebound. Todd. And Todd slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Doncic outside. Robinson sets a screen for Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not a way to get out of the funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Robinson dishes to Smith. And again, the Lakers no good.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Robinson. Smith the pass to Doncic. Robinson sets a screen for Doncic. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Oklahoma City's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Drains it from beyond the arc. Black Hole's got 17 points here in the second half.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Marshall. Robinson a screen on Williams. Marshall can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Back to Doncic. Outside Robinson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. Out to Smith. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
A shot by Black Hole. No good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Smith, no luck. The Thunder shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Black Hole passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Black Hole. And another one falls. Amazing. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Pass to Marshall. Looking to end his cold spell. Doncic left side. Thunder with the rebound. Black Hole's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Todd passes to Holmgren. That one good for 2. Holmgren's got 9.
And you see defenders out there trying to bully Holmgren. I get it, but man, is he up to the task.
Now Doncic. He's got 6. Robinson kicks to Marshall. Trains the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Pass to Black Hole. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Todd, and Todd slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Bryson with the bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Black Hole. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Marshall can't hit.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Black Hole. The three-pointer no good. Now, here's Marshall. 11 points in the game. Pass to Tyson. From past the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Black Hole. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And they double up Doncic. And here is Marshall. Here's Doncic. He's got 6. It's good. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And got it! Another basket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Pass to Tyson. And here is Doncic. He's got 8. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith the pass to Marshall. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Black Hole. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Tyson. Good on the three-point shot. Tyson's got 16 points.
You have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Robinson. Now Marshall. Teardrop shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. Number 1, the Thunder.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Smith checked in for the Lakers. Josh Giddey comes in for Doncic. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts up a three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Giddey. Here's Tyson. Smith outside. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. From outside, off the mark. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. The shot by Black Hole, no good.
Oklahoma City.
The Lakers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've had 8 of 10.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And so he hits both. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. For the three. And good, he hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And so... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Smith. He's out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Tyson in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Lakers shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. And Marshall kicks to Giddey. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Frazier. The Thunder shooting a superb 63% from the field. Over to the left wing. Black Hole. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Got a piece of it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The shot by Valentine, no good. And here is Los Angeles now to the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And 12 points for Nick Smith.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Black Hole passes to Frazier. Here's Black Hole. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Marshall with it. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Thunder with the rebound. Black Hole's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Lets it go from deep, and the Thunder another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Marshall, and that one hits back iron.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Black Hole, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Smith outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Thunder have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Valentine passes to Black Hole. Yep, that one goes in there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Tabellis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Black Hole. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Marshall kicks to Giddey. Pass to Marshall. Here's Black Hole. Day the pass to Black Hole. This one for 3. Now here's Valentine. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Marshall sets a screen for Giddey. And here's Smith. They could use a bucket. Sinks the triple. Smith's got 11 in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
To the wing right side. Here's Black Hole. Hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Tabellis. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
And Marshall kicks to Smith. That ball, great assist by Marshall. 18 points for Smith.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
Pass to Black Hole. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3-pointer.
Now, Giddey. Here's Tabellis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Black Hole. No good on the 3. The Lakers shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Now here's Giddey. And here is Marshall. Shoots over Frazier. And he can't bank that one in. Valentine with it. Now Smith defending for 3. Shot by Black Hole, no good. Giddey with it. Marshall sets a screen for Giddey. Pass to Marshall. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Out to the wing. Fires for 3. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Black Hole.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Lakers shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Smith kicks to Giddey. Pass to Tyson. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Tyson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Black Hole. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Giddey. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
For Los Angeles, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Marshall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Thunder. Mason Wallace comes in for Valentine.